One of the resolutions of techpreneurs out there is how to cash in on social media. Many online businesses are turning to video channels as YouTube to sell their products and make it ready, and of course make ready cash out of it. But how do you do that? What's the secret in getting rich on YouTube? Amiel Deborah is a celebrity blogger. He joins us via Zoom. Amiel, grateful that you joined. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, Charles. Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too. So you are into the blogging sphere. Of course, we have seen the kind of things that you continue to do. You have a large following. How does one break through the ranks of social media to make it big on YouTube?
Well, the interesting thing is most of these platforms have a culture of their own, and things work according to their own way. So, for instance, what you can do with Twitter, you may not be able to do with Instagram, Facebook, or even YouTube. So, it's important for people who are on these platforms to understand each of the platforms individually and then know how they can use it to maximize whatever it is that they do. Specifically on YouTube, here in Ghana, a lot of people have seen the ability to make some sort of money with it. And so you see a lot of YouTube channels popping up because of the ability to monetize your video. And of course, based on your audience, the interaction with advertising that is shown on your videos, then you make a certain amount of money over the period. So it's important for people to know each of the various platforms, how to use it, and yes, how to maximize all the potentials within there.
So you have established Amiel TV on YouTube. Tell us briefly how the journey started for you.
So since I started blogging, it has been very one way. That always been the website and creating content in text and pictures, etc.
Right.
But along the line, I also joined a few companies like Ringier to launch pulse.com.gh, and then of course the Genesis Technology to also launch yen.com.gh. And I found out that as part of the strategy of these multinationals, video played an integral role. So taking back what we started with Pulse and looking at what Yen also wanted to do, after leaving these places, I also decided that since a lot of video content is happening online and it was more like the future of it, I should also do it, equip myself so that I'm able to be in that mix. So that's how our TV came about. And once we set up, I did an audition, let people who were interested come in as hosts.
Wow.
And then we started producing content. And we have content that cuts across from interviews, entertainment, lifestyle, event coverages, and more. So
how much are you making? How much are you making out of it? How much are you making out of YouTube?
So currently we're not making much. We are lucky if we make $500 in a month.
Wow.
It's also because our YouTube it's growing, and the nature of content we are doing is very different from what is known in that space.
Okay.
And so as content producers, our daily challenge has been, do we do what people want, or we stick to what we believe in and test it?
Yeah.
We change every now and then to introduce a bit of what people like, and then they respond to it. So we are still in that phase with our YouTube. But like I said, we have become an establishment altogether, and so we're able to use our presence on all the other all other social media platforms to make revenue, and at the end of the day, it adds up from all the various places. But we are still cracking YouTube because although I've had a YouTube channel that was very old, that was my personal one, and now our TV was from scratch. And so we had to introduce the content, the ideology to our audience, and that audience is growing over the period.
Yeah. Great submission, Amiel.
There are people who are making up to $10,000, $30,000 a month, and so it shows you it can be done. And these people are in Ghana, so yes.
Great submission, Amir Deborah. We're so grateful that you joined us with these tips on how to be rich on social media, specifically that of YouTube. I was taking notes, and of course, who knows? We could establish our own personal YouTube channels in the future. That's it by way of Marketplace.